Jimmy, he has been playing so. Baby Jimmy! Oh, it is one! And oh, baby! Welcome to the game. Welcome to the game. Another week of the Ohio Bocce League. You got Danny Catullo here. We got my co-host Dylan Palsy, a little pregame action, and an interview with none other than the World Series of Bocce winner. Game-winning hit, too, by the way, Michael Trevisano. What's up, Trev?
Hey, guys. Good to be here. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing great.
Good.
You ready to go tonight?
I'm always ready, Danny. You know, it's bocce. It's like anything. You step on a basketball court, you better be ready to play. You step on a bocce court, you better be ready to play. So looking forward to it.
You know what? Last week that you played, I should say, you played two different positions. You were lead rolling, you were in the hammer position, second shooting. We see you a lot second rolling.
Yes.
It just seems like for this, like you've been sort of like raising your hand and saying, where do you want me to play? And I'll go in. Is that the case, or are you just willing to do whatever the team needs?
Yeah, it's more of a team thing. I enjoy playing every position. I mean, if they want me to shoot first, I'll shoot first. But you know, a lot of these guys, they're younger guys. They're still playing. You know, I just want them to kind of get their flow. I can play anywhere. I feel comfortable playing anywhere. So the most important thing is that everybody on the team's comfortable and that we're winning. And so far, that's kind of what's.
You have a very unique team. You actually have a bunch of hybrids.
Correct.
You know, so for the most part, some of the teams drafted, I should say most of the teams drafted a lead pointer, a lead shooter, a second roller, a second shooter.
Right.
But Joe's philosophy was like, I'm just drafting the best bocce players that play both, and we're going to fit and put them wherever. And they're lucky to have a veteran like you to sort of be in that locker room and make those changes for them.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's a place I'm comfortable at. You know, I've played with, you know, you play with guys that are 19, 20. I've played with guys that are 75. You know, it's just that experience. And again, these guys, you know, some of these younger guys are going to be playing a lot longer after I'm going to be playing. So, you know, we might as well give them show them the ropes, give them the way to the trophies.
So speaking of, you know, young guys playing, you've been playing bocce for a long time.
Very long time.
Why don't you tell the audience, like, where did you get your start? How did you learn how to play? And where did you first learn how to win?
So I grew up in Little Italy, Cleveland, Ohio, Little Italy. I worked, I guess I was a kid first at the Alt House, which at the time was a recreation/community center. And the Alt House always had bocce courts from when I was a kid. They weren't always there, but, you know, for my childhood, they were always there. So they would run, you know, bocce leagues for the kids. Let's try to do something, you know, Mike Sapulo and Sean Sweeney. You guys don't know Sean Sweeney, but it was, hey, let's get the kids involved in bocce. Let's start playing bocce. So we started playing. You know, that was just gimmicky, you know, hey, you know, let's tie up a Saturday afternoon, have some hot dogs. Then, you know, it started developing, you know, and we were like, okay, well, we're getting pretty good. Well, and then we got a rude awakening when we started playing some other teams, and then we were like, hey, it's time to get better. So then we started actually playing bocce pretty serious. I was lucky I worked at the Alt House for 9 years, so I was there every day, you know, perfecting the craft with, you know, Dennis, Croach, Sapulo. I mean, we were out there every day, and, you know, just kind of all led to that next step. So we, and then after that, we actually, Dennis and I started playing a little bocce with the guys from Ashtabula, Tony Passanen Sr., Tony Passanen Jr., and we started doing a little traveling to the Youngstown areas and finding success. And then, you know, you just kind of, then you get noticed, and next thing you know, you're playing with just about everybody anytime you want to play. So
Yep.
it's been kind of a journey.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that. Is that like practice? And what we've noticed, Dylan and myself, we were interviewing a lot of the players. We interviewed you, talked about your history of playing. And one thing that was common was whether or not they do it now, every single player, all 42 players, went through a period where they were sort of obsessed with the game and practicing. So what would you tell, like, maybe someone that's just starting playing bocce right now, or maybe someone that hasn't necessarily got the wins that you had, what would you tell them if they need to get to the next level?
I mean, just be patient. Your time's going to come. It's, as long as you put the time in and perfect your craft. And, I wasn't winning always. I wasn't, always at the top. And just so happens, the last few years have been great to me. But, you don't walk in and win. Just keep your head up and keep digging and fighting. You're going to get there. I mean, you see it all the time. You see it with guys like you too, Danny. I mean, you've only been around, 5, 6, 7 years now, and you've seen every year there's an improvement. Just don't get discouraged and keep that throttle pressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got from Dill?
So, Trev, you've obviously won little tournaments, big tournaments, and everything in between. How does tournament play affect the mindset that your team and everyone has coming into a league like this?
Well, so it's tough because this league is a first of its kind. So, my approach automatically was like, okay, let's approach this like it's Rome, like it's Wycliffe. Let's approach it like it's a big thing. But it's a lot different. There's a lot more yelling and excitement, and it's not, every ball's not your last ball here. You can have a bad game and you're still in it. You have a bad game in a tournament, but
Yep.
you still got to keep that, foot on the throat attitude. I mean, I'm pretty laid back on the court, as you guys have seen.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gets excited here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But I just try to keep that same mentality, just laser focused and do my thing.
I sort of noticed that some characteristics that treat people well in tournaments. So your even keel personality, for example, in a tournament atmosphere, you need to be like that. Because you're going to lose frames, you're going to lose games, right? And even if you lose that first one, you need to keep going at the prize, right? And you can't get too up or too down. But that in this atmosphere is a lot different, right?
Well, of
what
course.
Characteristics do you need to have to be successful in the Ohio Bocce League?
You have to have some thick skin because, I came out here and I didn't play 2 games. And it wasn't because of, my skill level or whatever. The other guys were hot, and Joe, the owner of the team, elected. That's what he wanted to do. And that's no problem, man. I'm a team player. But you have to have that mentality that when it's your turn, it might not be this week. It might be the next shot. You got to be ready to go when you're called upon. So, and like you said, I mean, I'm leading off. I could be called in to hit. I could be called in to make a point on the back. It's just, you just have to be ready. You know the game. You're ready to always play.
All right, so new teammates. So you haven't played with all these guys before, right? You played with Joe. I don't know if you played many tournaments with the other players.
No, I mean, I've
Stewie.
I've played with Stewie.
Yeah.
I don't think I've played with Dante before. I don't think I've played with Nick either. Yeah, no, I mean, so that's kind of a new thing. Playing with Freddie's like playing with anybody. I mean, me and Freddie have been battling for 20 years on the court, so it's kind of fun. You'll see him and I just over there just kind of reminiscing, laughing about how long we've actually been playing bocce against each other.
Yeah.
So
I always say when Freddie plays league with me, and I'm like, I'm glad he's on my team for like this time, because I mean, he's one of the epitome of doesn't look it, but he's a killer.
It's unbelievable. It's funny, Some of those guys, you feel like when you play with them, they don't get the breaks. When you play against them, they get every break. Freddie gets bounces his way no matter who he's playing with. It's pretty cool, But those longtime veterans, those older guys, established guys, they get those bounces. They earned them.
All right, so last question.
Yes.
What are you most looking forward to if you could see the Ohio Bocce League continue to grow, right? And you get to play in this your inaugural season, you get to be a part of it. What are you most looking forward to for bocce as it grows from a professional sport?
I mean, for me, I love being in at the ground level, but I'm anxious to see what comes of this. When this league becomes, hey, there's a Cleveland division, there's a this division, and it's become a professional level. It's going to be incredible. And just watching where we're at now and where it's at in 5 years, you know, who's going to be the top dogs in 5 years? Who's going to be out of the game by then? You know, there's just so much change, and just being a part of it is what I'm looking forward to.
Well, I keep waiting for Pete Brock to be like done with his career, but I feel like he's on the crescendo. Yeah, he's gonna play him tonight.
He's just starting. I mean, you know, Pete's a great guy, another Cleveland guy, but you know, Pete and I have gotten to play a couple times together. Pete's actually a joy to play with. But yeah, he's ascending. You know, I don't know. By the time he's 85, he might be winning. You know, he might be taking home grand slams every season.
I love it. I love it. Well, you know what? Not only thank you for coming in a little bit early for the interview, but also thank you for committing to the Ohio Bocce League, traveling each and every week from Cleveland. It means a lot to us. Trev, have a great game tonight.
Thanks, guys. I'm proud to be a part of it. Can't wait to continue this.
Love it. All right, so we're going to get Juliana Romeo into the booth, and we're going to be doing some fun segments. Dill, you know, I love your thrills always, okay? Gee, come on in. Come on in. Gee, water's warm. Water's warm. I love your thrill segments, but this last week, I mean, I had to make sure I was in the booth next to you because last week was full of excitement, my friend.
It was the easiest but hardest week to pick the thrills because there were so many of them from last week.
Well, you looked over at me like during the broadcast and you're like, I just keep writing down notes of numbers.
I had to throw it out. The segment would have been an hour long. I mean, I had to throw it out. It was incredible last week.
All right, so what's your favorites, man? Why don't you get us to the thrills, baby? I want to see what's going on.
So obviously last week we had an unbelievable comeback from the Wycliffe Barbarians, down 12-0, coming back, and it starts with this shot right here was absolutely massive for the Barbarians. Not only did they win the match point with that, but that kept them in the game and eventually to win. It was a huge shot.
Look on Carl's face.
Back wall. Getting one there, you're pushing in overtime, but sticking around, you win the match. It was a huge, huge shot. And then the next shot might be the shot of the year in the OBL. No hesitation either from Ron Rahir. Picks this ball clean, sticks around, gets two, and now we have a 1-point game after it was 12-0 in this game.
Look at Bubba's face. Look at Bubba's face is in the backwards black hat. Watch his face when he hits us.
That was my face too. Look at me in the back of. I can't believe that he's shooting this ball, and he takes it clean. Absolutely incredible shot. Shot of the year, in my opinion, so far.
Wow.
And then for the win, from 12-0, Doug Carter for the win. And hits it solid, lays on the back. Frank Popio's all fired up. An insane comeback from the Wycliffe Barbarians in what was the game of the year so far.
I love it. I love it.
And then we had to throw in one more shot from our later session. Mike Robertson. Sticking's tough no matter what you do, but sticking when you're shooting off the wall, you got to be pretty good to do that. So obviously the talk was about that Barbarians game, but man, was it fun.
You know, and this comeback here, and this shot that he makes here, this is how they win the match.
Right.
This is how Still Valley won the total points.
Right. Yeah. Huge shot. There was so many big ones. It was pretty difficult, but those were the big ones.
All right, so first match of the night, we got Youngstown Flash versus the Mahoning Valley Hitmen. Why don't you guys give me through a little bit of your analysis, Dale? What are you expecting to happen?
So I'm expecting to see a lot of really good rolling coming from both of these teams. I think that's going to, play to their strength. Timmy hasn't been playing well. He's back in the starting lineup. He has came into this game saying he has to roll better, and I believe he's going to roll better. And the Hitmen have some of the best rollers in the entire league. So rolling in this game is going to be huge for both sides.
Definitely. So, Timmy Wilson getting the start. We had talked about last week about how any of the players that they just started in game 2 sort of came in a little colder, weren't really feeling it. So they're going to go back to that Timmy and Tess lineup. They've already got a win together. They're going to include Pete again. So driving down from Cleveland, they're going to start him, and then Steady Eddie, Bobby Gentile, captain, their squad today for the first game. Well, you think this Youngstown Flash team's going to come out a little bit of fire?
Yeah, you would think that, but you know what? No. Joe Palumbo, Dante Delicio. They got, who else they got over there? They got Due Stue. They got Nardone. Way too much firepower. Flash in the pan. Forget it. No gimmick needed. There's the pick.
You're going with Hitmen.
Hitmen. Done.
Wow.
No gimmick.
Look at like business. You got the beard shaved.
Yeah, I was a little looking low.
You're a little bushy.
He's a new man.
Halloween kids were like, woof. I was like, oh.
You had the how? You didn't even have the yeah.
No, I didn't even have the mask.
You didn't have the mask on.
No.
I love it. Yeah. All right, so I had to go today as well. Shout out Waves Barbershop.
There you go.
Called to Ben Diaz. I know you're normally off on Monday. I had a TV appearance today on the YouTube. I had to go back to Ben. I said,
looking sharp.
Got to clean me up, buddy. So shout out to Ben Diaz.
Yeah.
All right, so second match later on today.
Big one.
I mean, this is gonna be a banger. Okay.
Yeah.
We have a 3-0 team with the Hitmen playing against the 0-3 Flash, but this banger of a second match,
right.
The Koppel Gamblers are playing against the Cleveland Hellhounds. What are you thinking, man? This Hellhound team says without Rocco Guerreri today, Dill, they're going to be starting Salvaggio, Tony D'Onofrio, Jimmy P, and Ben Diaz. That's been their hot lineup.
Yeah, I am expecting both of those games to be down to the wire, close as it gets, 14-13 games. I mean, both of these teams are really, really hungry to get a win. I honestly have no idea who's going to come out on top.
And listen, North Division matchup. So this is rivalry, right? The first matchup, like I said, they're 2 South. Okay, so they're in the same division, and the Flash need that one to kind of get back in there. Yeah. But this one here, this is a really important match because
it's huge.
If you end up with that 3 seed, right now it's the Flash. Would you rather play against the Flash or against Steel Valley or Mahoning Valley? Right? You want to be able to kind of get your second place in your division, and I think that the Koppel Gamblers, they're without Mike Paisano tonight. So the Guerreri out for Cleveland Hellhounds, Paisano out for Koppel Gamblers. They're going to go with the lineup of Taylor, Corey Whitway, Levi Policaro, and Anthony Capp.
Right.
What are you thinking, Dill? Who's going to win this match?
Oh, man, it's really, really tough. I mean, I'm going to lean with the Koppel Gamblers strictly because bocce's that kind of weird sport where you hold the baggage a little longer than other sports. You have the taste still in your mouth, and I think after last week and what transpired in that last game, I think that they're just going to come out on firing.
Capagreco's been watching that tape.
Oh yeah,
rewatching all the highlight reels.
Yeah,
throwing darts in the pin board at people's faces. He's ready to go, baby.
Dylan, great pick. How do you go against Anthony Capagreco? 26 in a row. Look, I got my, the Gamblers.
He's going Gamblers.
Yeah, right. No, forget it. It's a full moon. Oh my gosh! And guess what? Hold on, let me get this thing off. I get off over here. Wait a minute, it's a full moon.
He got the match still.
He's all the way in on the. He's all the way in.
Woo!
I don't know if
it's still Halloween here.
Can I switch?
Wolfie,
no,
Hellhounds.
I'm sticking with them.
Hellhounds win, upset over the Gamblers. Big win tonight.
Oh, baby. Gee, I like it. All right, we'll see. You've been on fire lately, G. You've been
hot.
kind of feeling it.
Been feeling it.
All right, let's see if you got it again. You're going Mahoning Valley Hitmen.
Yeah.
You thinking they're going to win both games?
Yeah, Hitmen.
Sweet.
Yeah, clean sweep.
Hellhounds, you like them both games?
I like a split. I don't see that would be OBL history, obviously, but I don't see those guys getting swept again for the third time this year. No, but Hellhounds get the match point.
Well, so we've talked about it every week, but we have a ton of new, listeners, new watchers. We've been breaking records every single week. Also had that TV segment, of course. So we got some new people watching. If this is your first week watching Ohio Bocce League, we have two divisions, a North and a South. The two winners of the division get the bye. Really important because all 6 teams are making the playoffs. You don't want to have to play the first round. Don't want to have to get in the mix. Anything can happen, and so everyone's playing for that bye. Each of the games in the match, there's 2 games per match. We play to 14 points. Okay, so each game to 14 points. There's a total of 3 points, though, match points that you could win. So you could win it by winning game 1. You could win it by winning game 2, and then you have to have the overall match score to be able to win that 3rd point.
Gotcha.
And so if there's a tie, so let's say the Mahoning Valley Hitmen win 14-10, and then the Flash win the second game 14-10, then we will get our first ever overtime in Ohio Bocce League history. Overtime is 2 frames. 2 frames, and talk about pressure. We're going to probably see more substitutions than we could ever believe, right, in those 2 frames. They're going to be going for it because if you're still tied after 2 frames, you play another 2 frames. Gee, we just keep going. We'll keep you here all night if we have to.
That's right. It's exciting. Everybody would love to see that. And talking about situational, Taylor's kicking himself last week. A lot of situation. I'm sorry, Matt, you could shake your head at me. He even admitted it when we brought him in the booth. He had to make a move late. You got to feel like I got to make a sub. Don't be afraid. You see things aren't hot. You're trying to close. It was 12-0. They'll finish them off. You can't. Very bad.
Can't be short.
I'm excited for Michael Luceni's, my 2 Luceni's. I think he's going to be talking, because he always talks about the substitutions that do happen. I'm excited to see if he talks about the one that doesn't happen. And there was 2 during that frame that I was just like in awe about, which was, so during the comeback, 12-0 Koppel Gamblers are up against the Wycliffe Barbarians. Then they go to, 13-8. And there was a frame where both Doug Carter could have been subbed out for a roller, and also Mike Paisano could have been subbed out for a roller, and they opted not to do it. And it just seemed like nobody was kind of going for it right there.
No, and they know it bit them. It came to bite them, obviously. And we've said it every week since week 1. Rolling wins. You can't roll, you can't win. I don't care how many balls you hit.
Well, speaking of rolling, so the guys that are doing it this year, these leaders of rolling, Robert Stewie Stewart, normally a hitter, right? As again, we talked to Triv earlier. If you missed the interview, definitely go back and watch it. It's a great one with Triv. I recommend going to see it. He talked about how they drafted a lot of hybrid players and how Triv can play either the one role or sometimes he's been also the hammer. And with Stewie, same thing. He's been coming in. Sometimes he's a hitter, sometimes he's a roller. Rolling 86% for the year.
Wow.
86%.
That's insane.
And that's tough. He's not lead rolling, folks. He doesn't have an open Paulino. He can't just go 2 feet in front, 1 foot in the back. He's actually having to go after points, get around objects, and he's rolling that well. Also doing well from the Koppel Gamblers. I mean, they've just been rolling so good this year. Levi Policaro, 84%. Freddie Ballgame, Freddie Sablak, 81%. Frank Popio, 80.3. Who would have... Popio's a hitter. He got drafted to be a second roller on that team, and he's proven Bob Galise to be maybe
MVP.
I'm going Bob Galise, maybe front runner for manager of the year.
Wow.
I'm calling it now. Wow.
We're
gonna have awards ceremony after.
Yeah.
Bob Galise is going up for it.
He was calling for Frank Popio in the chat last weekend. He was screaming.
He was out of town. He had to go, for a work conference. He calls in. He's making the call, going to Popio. I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And then also, of course, rolling very well is Matt Taylor and Corey Whitway, both at 80%. So how about this starting lineup for the Koppel Gamblers? 3 of the top 5 rollers in it. Taylor did not play last week. He just coached. He just managed. Want to see his team perform. I'm glad to see him back out there.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can put on a pointing display. All right, so, you point for the dough. But, man, do you shoot for show? How about these shooters, baby? Who do you think's leading the league, G? Call it out. You know it.
Anthony Capagreco all day long.
88%.
Not even close, right? Well, it's a little close. I see it. See, I can't
Have
see
you got 88% in school, let alone shooting the bocce ball?
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You? Yeah. G,
Me?
yeah.
No. Listen, grades were good. Hitting bocce balls, the chicken wing comes out, the goofy arm sometimes, what are you going to do? But, yeah, he's just, he goes to that level. We've seen him over and over. I know he missed a couple last week, but he's probably trying to maintain the streak. I know he doesn't care about those accolades, but, hey, it plays in his head, He wanted to keep it. How much more can I go? So you're going to have misses, but he's still the best.
For those that missed it, he had 26 in a row in a match. Yeah, 26 in a row. All 26 that he shot in that match he hit.
Yeah.
Dylan, who you got number 2? You got Rondog. What do you think about him, buddy?
I think that's, not to take anything away from what Anthony's been doing this year, but for Rondog to be separated by a couple points and Cap shot, like you said, 26 in a row, for Rondog to be right behind him is super, super impressive. That just shows how well he's been shooting this year.
He's kind of up there for that MVP voting for as well as Ron has been rolling, as well as he's been shooting. He's been able really to do everything. He's played every single minute for the Wycliffe Barbarians as well. There has been a time where you can always count on the dog showing up and being there. Rounding out that top 5, we got James Salvaggio. He's making a run for 5th man of the year. Wasn't an original starter. He's in the starting lineup tonight, and he's ready to make things happen from the hammer position. I like the warm-up jersey for Jimmy Salvaggio. Warming up in the jersey.
Yeah.
I love it, baby. He's all pumped up, getting psyched up. And we got Doug Carter at number 4, 84.3%, sitting at home and watching today. They're on a bye. And then Gianni Colazzi, baby, shooting 81.8%. Man, look at these guys. So that 26 in a row from Cap, that's going to be a tough shooting streak to break.
Yep.
Doug Carter's next up, only 10 back. The pointing, though, Bubba Infante, Robert Stewie, Freddie Sablak, Bobby Gentile, Bobby Middle. Any surprises on that pointing streak list?
I would say it's not surprising because he's great, but the fact that Bubba was I'm pretty sure that was from last week.
That's part of it. Yeah, it was part of last week.
The fact that he rolled so well and didn't play a second in that comeback was really says a lot about the rest of the Barbarians.
Yeah.
Well, I've said it before. They're sneaky. Like everyone, the draft happened and all that. You're looking and you see everyone's a stud, but you're like, Barbarians. They were it was a weird combo, a collection of guys. Oh my gosh, they have exceeded expectations.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, they really have. He's put a nice lineup together, and I also think that he's done some smart things with having some different captains. I know Doug Carter's called the game aggressively, working with Chris Chim and Baba doing it together. So it's interesting for this Hitmen team. They're 3 top players in plus minus. So plus minus is the difference when they're actually on the court. Their top 3. They're in the top 10 in the league.
Wow.
Aren't starting today. Nardone, Capagreco, Freddie Sablak, all on the bench.
Wow.
It just also shows how strong their bench is.
How deep they are.
This team's loaded.
Yeah. I think from top to bottom, we're talking best team in the league.
Yeah.
They've shown it all year long.
All right, so we're led off here with a roll by Trevisano. Here comes Timmy Wilson.
Danny, we are coining a new phrase for the Wycliffe Barbarians. Have you seen it?
No.
We're bar leavers. It's a movement.
Oh, boy.
I don't know how much Khalees paid you for that.
$0.
You should ask for more. Joe Palumbo with a miss early on. Start of the game for the Hitmen and missed the ball. Just a touch off. That couldn't have been by much. Here comes Delicio. Oh, can't be short. Can't be short. Bad roll by Delicio. The only thing, the saving grace has to say, is that they have 2 balls in front. So Stewie has to make contact here. If he does, they'll still have a chance for a big frame. But if Stewie sticks around, I know Chiavetti's calling for Tess to go for that bill. Hits, stays around. They're shooting the either or. Get out of the way, Stewie. We already know what's happening. They're going for 4, baby. Shoot in between. If you get one of the balls, you're fine. Pauline this ball. And just like we talked about, G, Tess is going for it. Let's see if she gets it. Goes after, gets the ball. And you know what?
It's a little risky right now. It's early, though.
It's early. Come on, Dill.
Now they're going to go for the 2 easy ones.
Yeah. If you want an upset, though, you got to play aggressive.
I liked it. It's a great call. Get the ball out of the way.
Right.
Get the ball out of the way. You get Paulino, great. You have an easy 4. This should be a relatively easy 2.
Bobby's making it interesting.
That's it. That's it.
He just wants to make sure we're paying attention
That's
at home,
right,
Danny.
That's right. Bobby Gentile with a great roll. A lot of room here for Pete. Oh, this one does not look like he got there. And that is a frame win for the Mahoning Valley Hitmen. I don't care if the Flash scored 1.
Yeah.
The fact that that's not more.
Yeah,
Every point matters.
Oosh. Oosh, oosh. So Stewie sticks around with a hit, but not enough to make it move. And speaking of those Youngstown Flash, shout out to their sponsors, Pineapple POS, Welcome to Payments, and the Bearded Brothers Moving Group, LLC. And, of course, for the Mahoning Valley Hitmen, the Lodge 2850, the Sons of Italy out of Warren, Ohio. What a place, building an amazing bocce little dome there. And Quinvestors, thank you so much for your support. If you want more information about how you can sponsor either one of our amazing teams, 6 founding franchises, or the Ohio Bocce League, please reach out to ohiobocceleague@gmail.com or go to our website, ohiobocceleague.com.
You know another thing about these Hitmen, they bring a crowd.
It's always loud when the Hitmen are playing, and then Tess was like, I'm not going to let that happen. She brought another one of her buses.
I know.
Tess with the hit! Number 17 for the Youngstown Flash with the big hit, Tess Romeo.
Yeah, Danny, I was just going to say that there's a lot more fans for Tess here than they are for the Hitmen. All right, let's not get it twisted.
Well, yeah, no, the Hitmen do. They bring fans here.
Yeah, they do.
And, a lot of them, well, sometimes the people are eating in the bar. You're eating some the amazing food here at the Lorenzino's Bocce Club where we play. Here comes Joe Palumbo. 0 for 1. See if he can get this one. Reaches out, grabs it.
Yep, let us know in the chat where you're watching from. Love to know what bocce club or any place really where you're watching the OBL at. It's Monday night, baby.
Okay, Pete's in front. They're going to shoot this, right?
For sure, yeah.
Yep. If he sticks it, great. And it's your second shooter, too. You want to keep them hot. You want to keep their arm moving towards the ball. And that is a hikey. And
They might shoot again.
Because of the good miss, he got in the balls.
I think this is a roll here. No.
You think?
0 for 1. 0 for 1.
Where's Dylan's streak?
Yep.
Bingo! Okay, they're going to check this out. I think just one. Good hit by Delicio. who, by the way, had to change his stance completely. Gee, you were working with them earlier in the game, right? I saw that.
I wouldn't say working with
Well,
him.
I would say like you were at least working the the contact. You're trying to get some inside info.
Yeah, the info I got was he said, it's first time, and he said 20 years that he's had to go from to a quick step, instead of his normal 2 steps. And that's because we have a hit line now that it will be enforced. It has been enforced. Paulie Saulini and the refs have done a great job calling the foot fouls. So you got to be able to adapt, and he did there, so kudos to Delicia.
Yeah, he's put a lot of work in on that shot.
Mm-hmm.
I know me and him have been here, a couple mornings, going after it together.
There you go.
Thank you to everyone viewing today. Please let us know where you're dialing in from. Pistol Pete, of course, from, Southern Illinois is in there. Joey Rogan from Erie, PA. Levi, what's going on? Nico from Argentina. Let's go, baby. Ben Diaz, he's talking about the Waves Barbershop, tuning in before his big match tonight. Mm-hmm. Kevin Clark, I know, tuning in from Philadelphia. Buster Palumbo from Youngstown, what's up, buddy? Vinny Vegas, just asking if Buster's watching. He knows. Mm-hmm. Jen Hardy, thanks for watching. Here comes your girl from your team, tournament team, Tess Romeo, and she's on fire, ladies and gents. Tess Romeo with the hit.
Jen's actually watching in person tonight. She's back there.
Now, she had to put her comment in before she got here. Just so people may not have thought that Jen was watching, she has to make sure you know.
She still might be watching.
We got Tammy Paisano. She loved the WFMJ episode this morning. Jay Lope in from California. What's up, Johnny? George Smith tuning in from Chicago. Love it. Joseph DeFibo, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, from Mechanicsville, North Carolina, or New York. Love it. And Vegas Joe Donzelmo from St. Louis. Oh, sneakers. I got the call in my ear from my producer, Mike Sheldon. Got to call you Sneakers, Joe. Joey Sneakers from Mechanicsville. It's good to have a nickname out there. Danny Crawl from Northern California. Love some Ohio Bocce. We love you, Dan. Thanks for tuning in, as always. All right, I think they're going to roll here.
From Bocce Labs, it looked like the Flash are outrolling the Hitmen to this point, Danny.
Let's see, Bobby asked how much it needs to move. G said if you just roll Pauline speed, so you just roll to the Pauline, that should be enough to move it. This one's a little heavier, but he's right on it. Makes at least 1. They're going to check to see if it's 2. All right, they're asking to see if it's 2. See how many fingers Paul puts up. Hunter G tuning in from Michigan. What's up, buddy? Leo tuning in from Chicago. Congrats to Leo. He just had a draft out there in the Chicago Bocce League. Their inaugural season starting in January.
Very nice.
I can't be more excited for more semi-pro bocce. I'm going to be on the BBN so much. ESPN, you were cool for a while. You got me through my youths. But, I'm going to be on the BBN now.
Yeah, no more Maction Tuesdays.
Bingo! Where does Paulino go? Oh! The Hitman ball comes back into play. And now Pete's going to go for ball Paulino. Great hit by Joe. And I think that little kick that he did with his left foot made it go in. Here comes Pete Barak. Gets Paulino, moves it around. Who's going to win the race? Who's going to win the race? Oh. They're going to make sure they got the 1. And the Flash are out of balls. Great hit by Pete. Just didn't get the result that he wanted. Nice little either or there. And Rachel's tuned in. Does she have the Hellhounds jersey? Rach, what are you wearing right now? You wearing that tie-dye?
I think it's split.
I think she has every jersey.
Rach, I don't know if you heard, there's a promotion going around, a Foodie Box Love promotion. If you show yourself watching the OBL, that's all we want, a nice little selfie, little picture of the family, even just the TV, don't even have to be in it, and you tag us on either Instagram and or Facebook, and you like and subscribe to the BBN, you're going to win a Foodie Box Love 3-month subscription.
Wow.
You're going to win some OBL shorts.
Wow.
And you are going to win a shout out in Dill's Thrills. That might be worth more.
That's the best part of it. What's better than that?
How do I enter?
You gotta take a selfie right here. G's actually taking it, ladies and gents.
I know G wants a shout out.
He loves free food.
I want the food. Hey, food's always good. I would like some OBL merch. Thanks, Bocce Bros, for all their hard work doing that.
All right, here comes Trev leading off today for the Mahoning Valley Hitmen for the game one. Jordan Hasson's in the chat, my buddy. Also one of the draftees from the Koppel Gamblers. Work conflict, wasn't able to play this year. You know that dude's going to be back.
Yeah.
You know that dude's going to be back when he's going to be able to make it. Got a young child. Hope family's doing well, Jordan. Hope everyone's doing well. We got Jay Noah Tulloch tuning in from Massachusetts. Are you in the Boston area, Mr. Tulloch? That's where I was living half the week for about a year and a half. Working for Legal Seafoods. Here comes Tess Romeo. Ooh! Oh. Clips the Paulino. She looks over at the scorekeeper and she says, count it. That counts. That counts as a hit. That counts.
Whoa. What is referee Bo doing?
No, it was a little bit of a nip of the Paulino. Bo didn't see it.
Okay.
Hey, that's why we got three.
It's
That's why we got
it's
three.
all right.
Lots of help.
I just had to see. I saw a flash. I was like, whoa, you got a flash?
He just wanted to show everyone at home how fast he was.
Yep.
That's it.
Here comes Timmy Wilson. 2 for 3. Oh, this looks like 2 for 4. It's not good enough. Got to beat that ball there. At least give it a shot.
You're right.
Okay. So ball in front. I think knowing the flash, yeah, they're going to hit it. They're going to go with Pete Barak. That's 4 for 4 tonight. Barak now 2 for 2, and they're down.
Shooting well.
They're down, though.
I love Pete's style, the way he shoots.
So smooth.
Yes.
All right. Joe gets Paulino.
He didn't get
No, but they're a ball head.
Yeah.
They're a ball head. It's a good hit. Here comes Delicio.
With the famous pose.
Little strut. Walks to the ball. Wearing those Hitmen 25s. Try to get myself a pair of those. Maybe get a signed Nick Cap one. You know? I don't know what size he wears.
You know who I'd ask for on the Hitmen.
Freddie?
Of course. My jersey's coming in soon.
Do you get the pair of purple sweatpants that Freddie, works out in and practices in?
No. No.
Just get the shoes?
Those are his.
All right, I think that ball's beat.
Oh. A lot of discussion.
Okay, they're saying too much to be able to move it, so they're going to have Stewie shoot. See if Stewie can keep the pressure on, maybe stay around. And that is a bad miss.
Those are 2 misses.
Two
that
bad
he's had
misses.
like that.
I was just going to say, Stewie's struggling in the early going. Do you go to Nardone maybe in 2 or
it's so
3
early.
frames?
That's your franchise player.
Oh, I
Let him keep shooting through it.
You know me, I'm all about situational subs. World Cup's coming, soccer. You got to think of these things.
Ready. Got to be ready for that. All right, so Courtney Strickland, she's in. I can't wait to see Courtney Strickland in that Chicago Bocce League. Congrats to Courtney for getting drafted. Excited to see you play with Leo. And I believe Miles Russell is the starting 3 on that team.
Wow.
They got a pretty deep bench, too. Sarah Lewis Salou joining the chat. Thank you. She's on her way to Farrell VFW for Mixed League. Sarah, if you put it on the tube there, I don't know if they have TVs in Farrell VFW, but if they do, and it's on the tube, take a pic, sign up for the Foodie Box Love Contest. We would love to have you.
Yep.
And Kelly Willis knows she's tuning in. She knows that Rachel's tuning in as well. Kelly Willis, thank you for tuning.
This ball's got to go.
Oh, nice. The Pittsfield IAC League represented. Western Mass, baby. I love it. We're all over, baby. How about us worldwide? 6% of our viewers are not from America.
Wow.
2% just about there from Canada. Just about 2% from Brazil.
Ooh.
Do you speak Portuguese?
No.
No, Dylan does not speak Portuguese.
I'm not even going to try.
That's Delicio with a great roll. And about 2% from Italy.
Hey.
And how about Nico Fox? They might not speak English, but they can know Nico Fox. That dude, how about that upset?
Wow.
Oh,
It's hard to beat the Italians, especially. Where were they playing?
Nico Fox
Yeah.
and Little Della Croce.
Yeah.
Ava Della Croce. They played in France.
They were in France.
For the juniors, and Nico Fox and Ava. So proud of you both. Yeah. You guys did so well, getting in the top 8 in your first international competition. And that is a miss by.
Massive misses.
I mean, they were shooting 100% as a team up until those.
Yeah, 2 really big misses here. Pauline moving, that hurts.
Here comes Bobby Gentile.
Oh no, it just goes from bad to worse.
Oh, it's not good. It's not good. All right, the Extreme Bocce team's watching in from Canada. Speaking of Canadians, what's up, my friends?
Oh, Canada.
If you ever have it on at the club, please take a picture. We love our Extreme Bocce friends. I'm going to be playing with 2 Canadians on Saturday. Pat Pezzin from the Koppel Gamblers and Matthew Lippa in the tournament.
Danny, it could be your day.
Where at?
One day. One day. We're playing up in Jerry's World, buddy.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, final time at
Final
Jerry's?
tournament.
Yep.
Here comes Joe Palumbo. Trying to put a 4-bagger here for the Mahoning Valley Hitmen.
Big weekend for Bocce.
We have the club tournament here, King of Lorenzino's. That's going to be short. Never short,
no.
Joe. Oh, look at that face of disgust. He's not happy with himself. Knows he can't be short. Oh, we got the Burlington Bocce Club from Vermont watching in too. I don't know. There was a Burlington team from Vermont, I believe, that was at the World Series. Don't know if you're tuning in from there. If you were one of the ones that came down to the Rome, New York World Series of Bocce. That happens every July. And speaking of Rome, New York, this was the winner from the World Series of Bocce. Had the game-winning hit. Lead rolling, though, tonight, Mike Trevisano. And I know we got some new viewers that were tuning in from earlier. Mike Trevisano did an interview that if you haven't watched, make sure you rewatch. We got some great insight from Triv about where he started, about how to practice, and about the different pressures that you get in the OBL with a bench, not having to deal with that during tournament time, right?
Yeah, these guys are all superstars, and that's what they do in tournament play and everything. Now, it's just 4 people. It's a team game, but you're not being pooled. You're not. OBL is a totally different dynamic.
There you go, Timmy. Great roll there.
Yeah, they needed a big roll.
Yeah, maybe a little miss here. The flash need. They're not going to get it.
Oh,
wait,
reframe.
And because that Paulino, so we play back wall dead, as most synthetic courts in America and the world play. These beautiful courts were built by Daniele Corleone. If the Paulino crosses that point line, if it crosses on the way back after it hits the back wall, it is a reframe. So all those stats don't matter. Timmy's great roll. Take it off the board, Dill. Does not count.
The most happy guy is Triv. That was one of his worst balls tonight.
And he gets to be able to get a reframe and now maybe throw a killer one in here. Is it better? Is it better?
He is short tonight.
Yeah, you know what? I don't hate this ball. It's a bad ball for OBL. But I don't hate this because it takes some of the wall away. I would want to be early wall. So where Nick Capogreco, he's in the Youngstown Bocce shirt, has the goatee there, and Mike Trevisano were standing. That's where I would want to hit. It would kind of take that line away. So I wouldn't be able to get aggressive into the wall. I'd have to have like a nice little floater. Timmy's never going to use the wall there. He's going to go right at it. And this ball is shorter. Shorter.
Can't do that. That's we've talked about it every week. Rolling matters. When you leave the door open, especially with the loaded team of the Hitmen, you want to pull off an upset, that's not the way to do it.
All right, this is Bobby Gentile. Got to save him again. This is where he's been throwing so many big balls. It says he's rolling 70% for the season, but it just feels like every ball that he makes is at like a crucial time. Like team needs you, put you on the back. All right, he's going to go super early, going into Stu's foot, and like I said, I'm a wall player here, G. You're going to learn one day.
Gotta be just a touch higher.
You got to be higher than that. Did I not say?
You did.
Listen to Coach Danny. Put me out there. Test gets Paulino. Can you change the frame? Can you change the frame?
Wow.
She does. Big. What a ball. All right, I think they're going to, yeah. Can you see the ball?
That was big.
Joe Palumbo's no stranger to this.
Yeah, he's going after this.
Yeah.
We got Nelly watching in from his garage. I don't know if you've ever been in Nelly's garage, fantasy football haven. Ooh. I've seen the draft picks. Nelly's out there watching his garage out there in Hermitage. Here comes Joe Palumbo. Oh, baby! Oh! Yeah, he got it! What a shot by Joe Palumbo!
Joey P.
Big time shot by a big time player.
I am a real American.
That was a
Fight for
fantastic
the rights
shot.
of every man. Wow.
Whoa, baby.
Oh.
And the Hitmen are putting it on thick.
Yeah, that just pumped the whole team up there.
He just hulked up. He hulked up.
All right, we got Bear Down 97, tuning in from Rockford, Illinois, representing the Sant Ambrogio Club.
Ooh,
Thank you for tuning in.
Oh,
If you can get us some pics of that club, we'd love to see it. Is that a sell job? Oh, what a mistake by Delicio.
Stewie needs this shot, too,
is-
for confidence.
Well, where is he going to shoot? How do you see this ball?
Yeah, this is crazy.
I mean, this is a momentum swing here. Gets his own ball. Does he stick around to make points?
The way they're saying it.
Not like that. Not like that.
goodness.
The bad news.
I mean, we're just disgusted. Yes, it's a point. Question mark?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh, the Hitmen somehow score here. I didn't think he could see the ball. And somehow he missed right.
He should get 2 misses for this.
Yeah, it's the Dewey miss. Yeah. Ew.
He just misses this front ball.
Ew.
Sometimes it happens. And
Well, let us know in the comments. You guys want to count that as a hit or a miss? I have no problem going to the scorekeeper and doing what the mob wants.
Yikes.
What's up, Michelle Vitale? Watching all the way from KC, from Kansas City. She was watching live in person a couple weeks ago.
yeah.
Back in KC watching.
Also a Chiefs fan. Wonder how that's going for this year, Dan.
Test grade hit. That's fine. Any ball on the Paulino, you just want to get rid of it and then try to bury one. And this roll will do tremendous things for Timmy's confidence.
Yeah.
He did not roll well last game. I'm supposed to say last week. He's not been rolling great today. He needs this one. Needs to start feeling himself. And when I talk to Timmy, it just feels like the court's a little slower than it's used to. I'm not sure if it's from all the playing on it. This is exactly where you want to be. This is a great point.
Yeah.
In front, past the black line. I was going to say, get to that black line, get to that black. We can play on you later. You can't burn the ball. And if you don't touch any ball before you hit the back wall, it would be burnt. Here comes Joe. Let's see if he stays hot. And he says, nope. Try to shoot just the side of it and misses. Tammy watching from Wampum, PA. What's up, Mrs. Paisano? We got Chris joining, Chris Chim. Oh, you're off this week. I was going to say, shouldn't you be here, Chris? Chris, one of the great players for the
Got it.
Wycliffe Barbarians.
Delicio, 2 rolls in a row.
Almost on the back wall.
Hunter Galero says a point is a point in open bocce, but he says -1. He wants to take it off the board. Doug Carter, also from the Wycliffe Barbarians, says that is a miss with a check mark. Mark it up.
Just feels like the Flash have just not capitalized.
You know what?
Yeah, it's just like they are in this
They're
game.
just like, the Chiavetti's not here. They got no Estes today. They're just like, just a little just off, right? Just off. It's just like
they are in this game. The Hitmen haven't been playing that spectacular, and they've given them
less than 60% too.
Yeah, I mean, they have had opportunities to score and get in this game, and they just haven't capitalized.
Dill, what's his nickname that you gave him?
Backwall Bobby G.
Backwall Bobby G. I swear to God, this is like Hunter actually is like this from Michigan, out of there in Lake Orion at Palazzo. It's like Hunter, I feel like when it's on the back wall, he like zooms in even more.
Yeah.
It's like that, that tiger vision.
Yeah.
Like in Bobby, backwall Bobby Gentile. Man, what a roll.
Looks like a sub occurred,
Yeah,
guys.
we have our first. Stewie is out.
Nardone.
Oh, no.
No.
You wouldn't do it twice, would
No. Get your big head out of the way. I want to see Nardone. He's just staring at it.
you? Yeah.
That's 1 point, Youngstown Flash. And Nardone comes in for a situational sub and does not execute.
Yeah, it's like no one wants to win the frame.
Okay, let's see if the Flash can use this to their advantage. Timmy still searching. All right, so Scott's tuning in from Crockett, California. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you tuning in. What do you call them? Sneakers? Joey Sneaker says -1 for hitting, +1 point. It gotta be both.
They offset.
You could tag us for those photos of the court. You can tag us at Ohio Bocce League on Instagram or on Facebook. Tag us, and you have a chance to win OBL shorts and a 3-month subscription of Foodie Box Love.
That looks like a much better ball from Timmy.
Speaking of Danny, I think Rachel wants to know what else she has to do to win the Foodie Box
You got to
prize.
tag, G. It's like, G, you were too busy taking a selfie, obviously of yourself. Trying to take a selfie of you watching the game and saying, does this work, does this work? You got to tag us, either Instagram, Facebook.
Hashtag.
Okay? Just tag us and make sure that you are you like this broadcast and you are subscribed to the BBN.
Hashtag
That way
G.
you can get up to date on when we go live and you get like cool interviews like the Mike Trevisano, Anthony Capogreco, and Tess Romeo ones that we've gotten before matches. And the Bocce Bros are tuned in. They love the black alternate jerseys for the Youngstown Flash.
They are pretty crisp.
We do too. Oh. And
That's a big you have either or there. The target's a little bigger.
And if you liked the Youngstown Flash alts, wait till you see the Hitmen alts.
Ooh.
They try to wear their alts today too. They got in a little battle, a little fight. The home team always win. And the Youngstown Flash are the home team today.
Ooh.
Pete, big hit.
Oh,
That's why you got to hit the first one.
tough break.
Now they got to roll, right?
Yeah.
And there's no way that Bobby Gentile beats
No
this
chance.
ball. No
0%.
chance.
I think, you know what, Danny? I think that's what I need to start doing. Just
Say there's no
say
chance.
the opposite.
Okay, so there's
but then
no-
count it as a win. If
No
you're
chance.
self-aware enough, it works.
I mean, you gave it a shot. I mean, it's coming up there. That is not in, but what a great cover ball.
Yeah.
I mean, if you score 2 or 3 here, you deserve it.
You could.
Well,
you
we
could
already
still-
seen Delisio sell one in the back
Right.
wall.
Yeah.
You could still play wall here. You just have to come a little earlier. Come maybe on the right side of this
Dante's
ball.
not going wall. Dante's never
Yeah.
going wall, Delisio. But I agree with you. I would go early wall. Mm-hmm. And with G, I tell him to put the ball and let's send it back to the next frame and let's have the Paulino.
Right. Absolutely. That's what I would probably do. Being honest.
Gee, put the ball down. We're going to take the point.
Yep.
Right. That's been told to me many of time.
Oh, corta. That ball is short.
But good.
You could play on it.
Yeah, you can play on.
You could play on it.
Go to orange line, play a little wall. Here comes Mike Nardone. Situational substitution. One of the rare misses we see on situational subs. Can Mikey finish this one? And this ball is a little out to the right. And it is just
It's point, I believe. Yeah.
dipping in. What a ball by Mike. Man, they deserve those 2 points. Too easy. Too easy.
Yeah, again, it just feels like these frames have been there every time for the Flash, and they just can't. They can't make the big shot when they need to. They can't make the big roll when they need to, and it's really been hurting them.
That's the difference.
Yeah, I mean, stat-wise, like, the Hitmen aren't lighting the court on fire this game either, but they're just doing enough to finish the frames.
All right, so Trevisano leads off. This ball's deep, but it's an either or. I normally like rolling on these. Timmy wants to roll on it, but I think they're just like trying to get a spark here.
Yeah. There you
Hits,
go.
stays around. And I just think the Flash right now are just like trying to get something to get them pumped up and get a little spark from Tess Romeo.
Oh, this ball is cooking a little bit. They're going to have another long ball.
Do you roll on this one?
Not
No.
as bad as I thought.
G says, hit the ball.
That's the tough part about synthetic courts. Some of these balls look like they are moving when they let them go.
Yeah.
Like Nardone says, let it finish.
Bingo!
There we go.
That's what they've been doing. They've been hitting well. They have not been rolling well. They're saying, get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
All right, so Gianni is the captain today. He's calling the game from the bench. Most likely going to come in for game 2. Now, let's see on Stewie's roll. He's back in. They made a sub back, especially for the roll.
That's not a bad option. Have a little room though.
That ball's not good. That stinks.
Yeah.
Stewie's struggling on all sides today.
Yep.
Now, if you're Timmy, you have to get.
Yeah, this is like a have to. Have to.
And he did.
Have to. Beat it. Okay, it's not the greatest ball, though.
Oh, the
It's
door.
behind.
Now you have a chance here.
If Joe can put this one in front of it.
You're the Flash. This is a frame you have to finish. And it might already be finished.
See ya. Goodbye. And Bobby Gentile going to make this a 9-5 ball game. And they're going to get the 2 points back from last frame. And let's see. This should be fine.
It was hooking a little that way, Danny. Bobby's just making sure we're all paying attention.
Just want to make sure you're awake. Brad Cotton tuning in from Portland, Oregon. Thanks for joining, Brad. Hope you're doing well.
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
All right, we have 210 live devices tuning in. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you like and subscribe to the broadcast. It matters. It helps us get more sponsors like Sun Cruiser. We need you. Help us get on that algorithm so we can grow the game of bocce. 210 devices, but it's about over 1,000 of you watching. And all 1,000 of you get to see Joe Palumbo with the hit and stick. Ooh,
Wow.
baby.
That is so big.
Spread it on. Puts it right back on.
Oh my goodness.
Let her shoot.
Wow.
Is this the Wild Wild West?
What a shot.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, my shooters everywhere.
This is a huge shot by
Wow.
Trev here. Can he silence the crowd? Can he silence the fans?
Yeah.
Trevisano, baby!
Wow.
Let it roll. Let it roll.
What a frame we got here.
Wake up, ladies and gents. We had a bocce game going on. This was a little down in the dumps.
Yeah, we needed
I thought
some
maybe
life.
it's November. People done with Halloween. Oh, Pete hits
Oh,
it square.
that's a
and
big
makes the
shot.
point. Shot after shot after shot. Gee, where's the toy guns? You should have brought them, buddy.
You don't need more than toy guns.
Oh, my gosh.
This is a hit show.
And here comes Stewie. Can he make the hit? He's been searching for one. Gets Paulino. Where does it go?
No.
Three. They're sitting three.
Oh my goodness.
They're sitting three. All right, so does Bobby hit this? Does
All
Bobby
day.
hit this?
Gianni
Or
just
does
yelled
Gianni-
out, wherever the ball goes, you have to shoot.
Well, we know they're shooting.
Yeah, yeah.
Does Gianni come in for him?
Oh, Gianni, come in? No,
I
Bobby.
don't know.
The whole crowd's on their feet.
No.
You can't see them. They're going nuts over there, court two. Tess brought a boatload of people in.
Wow.
Okay, I think he's going to play a safe ball, put it over to the side. I don't even think he's going to give him a chance to shoot an open
Imagine,
ball.
Danny, imagine
It
if
looks
I
like
was
this.
in. Imagine if I was in. Would you come in for me? No, you would tell me, gee, shoot the dang ball.
I don't know.
Oh, wow, no faith.
If I had a broken right arm.
No faith.
This looks like a great ball, okay? It's point, and he puts their balls
Oh,
in
I
play,
love this.
and 1,000 per, there's
I love
no
it.
doubt. I know Bobby Gentile. I know Gianni. They are shooting this ball.
No hesitation.
This could be a game changer. Down 9-5. Oh! Misses to the right.
Wow. That was the moment.
And
The chance goes begging.
a brilliant play by the Mahoning Valley Hitmen.
Yeah. Very, very intelligent play. Oh.
Wow.
But it just missed by centimeters.
I love the call to shoot that. Love it.
Of
I
course.
know you have
I don't care.
give
Shoot
me
the ball.
one, but I love that. He hits that, stays around. We're talking a tie game.
All right, if you're tuning in, you're able to say it in the chat. I know a lot of you are watching it on TVs at clubs all across America and the world. But if you're tuned on a cell phone, would you have got the easy one? Or would you have gone for the four-bagger? Let us know in the comments. Here comes Tess.
Got it.
I mean, she's fire today.
Yeah.
What's her stats? 8 of 10? 8 of 10.
Yeah, shooting very, very well. They're, as a team, shooting
I'm getting the
very
bump.
well.
That was her 9th. 9 of 11.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tess came to play today. There's no doubt about it.
Pete Barak right there with her, 6 for 7 as well. I mean, they're shooting very well.
She comes out of the little club down the hill, Struthers, Ohio, St. Anthony. Shout out to them. Produced a lot of great bocce players. She's one of them.
And another in the booth.
All right, no one ever said that.
Mediocre in the booth.
Well, Ralph Fabrizi didn't put enough work in with you that he put in with Tess.
Yep. Yep.
If you got shooting lessons from Ralph Fabrizi, I got it, okay, kid? Okay. All right, how you doing? Evie's more concerned about G doing a Sun Cruiser commercial and telling us 1 or 4. Leo says go for the 4. Scott from California says should have taken the 1. Sneakers says go for the 4. Oh, no, that's Jimmy DeSenza. He says go for the 4. Oh, your Sneakers did say go for the 4. I love it.
Yeah. just especially in a game like this where you haven't had a big spark, a big frame. Bobby hits that, the crowd's into it.
Yep.
Oh!
See ya. Goodbye. That ball is burnt toast.
When are they going to put Freddie in?
He's like their secret weapon.
Yeah, they don't need to play. They're up 10-5.
Yeah, they're
doing it's working. It's working.
Freddie's the break glass in case of emergency.
In case of
Stone
emergency.
Cold.
Yeah.
Okay, Stone
Yeah.
Cold. All right.
Because Freddie is never cold. All of these other guys that come in, that takes them a frame or so maybe to get warmed up. Freddie's going to come in. First ball is going to be perfect.
Oh! Robert Stewie Stewart with a great line. And Pete, he has the whole corner. This is a relatively easy shot. Needs to be able to hit it from the right side, get into the corner. Gets it, moves it
what
out.
a shot.
What'd I tell you? They made two.
And look who has the last ball for the Youngstown Flash, Danny.
Back wall, Bobby. All right, so Nicky Cap going to come in the roll back wall. They decided it's better than shooting the side ball. So they had a chance. They had a chance to go sidewall ball, or I'm sorry, at least the one on the left side, shoot in. I like this call. Cold off the bench, though. Nick Capagreco, the lefty. He's got to give it a shot. This is about giving the right line more than it is about speed. You got to give it a shot onto something. He's going to take at least one away. And that's not a point, but that's a great ball.
Yeah.
That makes it really difficult to get to. Takes a point away. I love the substitution. Bobby Davis in the chat said he's going for 4, no doubt. I mean,
Yeah.
talk about one player I don't want to play at King or Lorenzino's. It's Bobby Davis.
Oh, yeah.
It's Bobby Davis. That dude I've seen him just go lights out. I don't know to be against me. Kathy said Tess is on fire. Yes, she is, girl. Yes, she is. Hunter said if it was a different score of the game, if it was closer and later, he would have went for the 1. But gotta
Dylan's
go for
wrong
the 4.
again.
It's unbelievable.
You even ruin nicknames, Del.
Who do I have to talk to at the Bocce Labs to get my own personal stat tracker? 'Cause I mean, we don't really need it because I'm never right, so it's just permanently 0%. But in the off chance we get one,
Well,
I'd like
I
to see.
think we more want to go for the shooting streak, for the misses in a row. Yeah, that's what we want, the Del misses in a row. All right, if you're listening in Bocce Labs, new stat, priority request, Dill's misses.
Looks like Nick Cap is going to stay in the game.
Again, that has to be the easiest job in America to keep track of my stats.
Yes. Well, if you come in, you got to play 2 frames.
Okay.
No,
But I
you
think
got to come play 2 frames, so Nick's in for another frame at least. Brad Cotton says go for the point. And I don't think this is a surprise, but the West Coast has all voted for 1, and Midwest and East have all voted to go for the 4.
love to hear the 2 different styles.
We're just a little bit more aggressive.
Right.
And guess what? We were right on that one because they missed out on maybe getting a point, but I'd still shoot it.
Oh, go ahead, Dill.
I don't know what was happening there. They were missing a ball, I think.
And here comes Mikey Nardone. That's what happens when you get him pulled off the court. Here comes Nardone. Bingo! Bingo! Mike Nardone puts it back in front with authority.
There's just something about this side of the court. It's just stick after stick.
Never wanted this for you, Michael.
Oh,
Never wanted
no.
this. He's just he's the next Godfather, Nardone. Just
Bang. Wow, that's a bad miss again, Tess. She's been missing these either ors where you have more to work with.
All right, here comes Bobby. Gonna try to beat this.
Ooh. Ooh.
Let it finish, Bobby.
Oh, Bobby G.
Great roll by Bobby.
picks himself back up.
Here comes Stewie. Needs to make this big hit. Crowd's listening in. Oh, he says bye-bye! But he doesn't get the bounce! And the Youngstown Flash say bye-bye to you, Stewie! And that's for us. And the Flash bench is pumped. And the crowd is starting to smirk. Can Triv make a back wall roll here to be able to put them in front in this frame? Here comes Mike Trevisano from Cleveland, Ohio. Does it stay inside? Oh, he gets a little bump skis. Oops, I did it again.
Uh-oh. Now you're putting Pete in a tough position.
You're shooting this ball, right?
I don't know.
Right?
Oh, yeah, he is.
He's going right after it. If he can somehow clear it, he'll put the pressure on Nick Cap. Here comes Pete Barak. Gets ball, clears it out.
Oh, great shot, Pete.
And listen, what are they sitting? Are they sitting 2 or 3?
Back-to-back shots off the back wall that
Look
were
at Barak.
massive.
Here comes Nicky Cap, trying to save the frame. With Triv's bump, he did open up something. This ball's hovering. Wait, guys, let it finish. Let it finish. Let's see if it does. Nick Capagreco says, you don't got to worry about my ball. Nicky Cap puts it on, baby. What a roll by Nick Capagreco. Calms down his team, calms down the announcers. Number 23. Number 1 in your hearts.
Yeah, Nick Cap doing it. I like how they're keeping him in. They needed something on the rolling end. Big frames. That was a great call, too, to shoot that because it put all the pressure on Nick. He stepped up, made a play. You have to. And Danny, in the chat, when you're going back, what would you do, hit or roll on that shot? You're going to be, we've played against players like this on all sides. You're going to Dallas here pretty soon. And a lot of those people will be up there. Their style is different than our style.
It's fun to play. I love playing all different styles.
Yes.
Different players from around the country. We got a lot of them tuned in. And we appreciate the support for what we got going on here. First semi-pro league ever. Inaugural season. Here comes Timmy Wilson. He was the 5th pick for the Flash. Starting today. Trying to beat this ball in the back. And Brad, we do have the league averages for rolling and shooting. We will show those later on in the broadcast as well. We show them before every match. Let people know who the league leaders are. And we get great sponsor from State Farm and Eddie Isabella for those top 5s. All right, there's room in between these two balls. It's a great ball, so they're going to go out and go get it. Here comes Mike Nardone, now lead sheeting for the Hitmen. This is the spot where Nardone's kind of crossed that line a couple times. Gets Paulino.
Oh, my.
With authority.
That woke the fans up a little bit.
Hello. A couple of them put down their mozzarella sticks after that one.
I'm loving the excitement, though, we have here tonight. It's a great crowd.
Love it. All right, top 3 menu items, Lorenzino's. Go. Dylan, pick yours. Go.
Number 1's the cheeseburger for sure.
Oh, the burger's so
Number
good.
2, the chicken sandwich. And then number 3, the pizza.
Cheese sticks right off the bat. First thing I think of is
Homemade.
the cheese sticks, homemade. Of course, the pizza, and then the wraps.
His burgers are so good.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Then every once in a while I get a Philly cheesesteak, and I'm like, why haven't I ordered that like all the time? Too?
Here's the thing about Dante. Whatever you order, it's going to be good. So you can't go wrong with anything.
Nicky Cap, does he get around it?
Does.
You don't gotta worry.
How
I got it.
Nicky Cap comes in off the pine.
That's why he's one of the league leaders in plus minus. They got the bench, and that's why the Hitmen are 3-0.
Just a
too
touch,
early
too
off
early.
the wall. Tries to clear it out. She did not like that one. Pete got to try to cover up. The line looks okay. See if he gets down there.
It's a little spicy.
And somehow, some way, that ball worked. All right. If Stewie hits this one, I have a feeling we're going to get a little bit of dancing here. Hitmen up 11-6.
This could be for game.
You have to stick, though, right? The Stewie stick. That ball came back. Oh, 1 point. Oh, my God, he hit it too square. Look at that big sneak back. Breaking your heart, buddy. Breaking your heart.
And I heard Stewie say, bye-bye. So
He
long.
got
He
it.
knew he saw that. Oh,
I mean, he had it.
Smacked that
Perfect.
hard, baby.
Exactly how you want to hit that ball, and just unfortunate with how it came back.
Unfortunate for the Hitmen. Fortunate for the Flash.
Yep.
Youngstown Flash has never really just made a threat. They have yet to score 2 frames in a row. Can they come back down 12-6, playing a 14?
We've seen comebacks, so it's not out of the question, but the Flash have not capitalized like we've said. They've just not made a lot of mistakes here and there, so a lot of game left still in it.
Gets Paulino.
Oh, no. Well, it works out.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Obviously, she wants it in the back with her, but she'll deal with that. Makes a lot of room here for her buddy Timmy. Here comes Timmy Wilson.
Not the ball he was hoping for there.
Comes Nick Cap. Pistol Pete reminding everyone there will be a tournament, a great tournament out there in St. Louis. I know Michael Showdown's going to be headed out there. So we could tune in the BBN all weekend. And my buddy, Mikey Piolo, right? He's like, you rang. If I do food rankings, Mikey P, somehow, some way, someone texted him and said, Mikey P, you need to be on this ranking. Mikey P from Rome, New York, always ready for his top 3.
Listen, it's a hard ranking to
know.
do here.
I know.
You go everywhere else, everyone's got their number
specials.
one thing, but it's like it's nitpicking if you go
Yeah.
from one to the other here.
I know how we decide. If you're around the area, if you want to come out on Monday nights, you could bring us what you got from your club, something that's special. We could taste it for you, then we'll rate it for you.
There we go,
Bada
G.
bing, bada boom.
Not only going for the free foodie box love, but he wants some,
Wow.
nice little specials from the Bocce clubs across America. Please, thank you.
That
Well,
ball.
last week, Jeff Policaro brought you a nice little,
A little bit of superstar.
and you didn't share.
Yeah, no, I don't share that. That was my snack. What do I do during halftime? I eat dried meat. Here comes Pete. Gets the Paulino. Can you get a little break here for Pete, please?
It might be 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot the pile.
Yeah, that's what Joey's saying.
I think that's the signal for shoot the pile.
Yeah.
That's a great
Whatever
signal.
that is, Joe's actually a great baseball coach, great baseball player. Was a great baseball coach too. That's the shoot the pile signal. Yeah, Joe just gave us the confirmation. Nardone shooting the pile. Nice big target, buddy. Hit something. Hit something. And that should make at least 1.
Yeah.
Yep. And back wall Bobby, you're going to have him beat this one?
I don't know.
Gianni's telling him if you hit this, but if he wanted to hit, I think Gianni would have subbed himself this time if they were going to shoot.
I don't think so.
I don't
Not for
think
Bobby.
so.
Okay.
No, yeah. maybe in a different, if it was Timmy, maybe he might,
Yeah.
but not for Bobby, no.
I agree. Okay. Here comes Bobby's going to go off the wall to try to bring it to underhanded. Misses everything.
No.
Ball's going to check for 2. He wants to measure this. Bring out the tape. Bring out the tape.
I don't know about shooting those balls off the wall.
Just one. Just one.
Well, we play on.
And I got to execute either way.
13-6.
I don't know about that last one.
Hey, you got Dougie Carter to agree with you. He says he said the burger and pizza are awesome at Lawrencino's.
Listen, he knows good food. It's not actually a contest when it comes to Lawrencino. Whatever you get is going to be really good. But I'm glad Doug agrees with me.
Goes really good with the nice Sun Cruiser. Here comes Mike Trevisano.
Big ball.
Stay hot, Mike. 10 out of 14. Rolling so good tonight.
Oh,
Tess. There's that
big
either or you're
miss.
talking about, Dill.
yeah, it just feels like it's.
She's just sporadic. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how you shoot 65%. She's 9 for 14. This is not good enough.
For
Or 10 for 14. Yeah, not good enough. 10 for 14 going in this shot, so 10 for 15. 66. Here comes Pete.
oh,
Pete,
look
by
at
the way,
this
is
break.
quietly 10 for 11.
Yeah, he's shooting very, very well.
He's doing his part.
Make the switch. Make the switch. Have Tess go to 2. Little break, a little break from the pressure, lead hitting. And right now they're going to finish it out. I'm going to guess that Gianni comes for her game too.
I think so too. Because then Pete's been shooting great, so now you can slide him.
You're bringing a top 5 hitter with Gianni in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but his position is that hammer spot, and I think he's going to go there and have Pete just shoot
It'll
away.
be interesting. Great hit by Nardone.
Ooh, does he bring back enough?
No. Looks hit, man.
Oh no, Nick Cap's lining up to roll. He thinks it's that, or you have an interesting.
Wow, the flasher came back.
Wow. Yeah, Nick
Too
was
strong,
Nick
Mike.
was lining up to roll. He thought it was the flash the whole time.
3 for 3 rolling. I guess you just listen to Nicky Cap.
Yeah.
About time someone did.
That ball ain't too bad either.
1, 2, 3, 4 great balls in a row.
Could be a game winner.
Man.
Rolling. You got to roll.
What are you doing, hitting here?
I think you
I mean,
have
it's
to.
game point. Last ball out there for the flash.
Yeah, I don't think you have a choice. Now, honestly,
Well, you can put one on there. You can put one on the Pauline.
in this spot, I don't hate Gianni coming in. You have to move something here.
He's not coming in. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
He's not. He's either telling him to
This-
shoot.
Yeah.
Talking about what you want to do here. You don't want to beat this one.
This is the only time I would think it makes sense for
I know-
Gianni and Bobby.
I know it's hard. I would roll here.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's doing too, yeah.
I would roll here if you beat the ball and put it in front of that ball because it's the least behind.
I think
If it was in front, I'd probably just, hope and prayer, right? Try to stick, try to move Paulino.
Yeah, I think what made them stop
he doesn't
was
like
this.
it at all.
No.
Yeah, that ball in the back left was what was
There's
messing
one.
with them. If it was just their balls back there, I think they're shooting.
Great. Well, we got a 14-6 victory for the Mahoning Valley Hitmen. We will have just a 5-minute break, so we're shortening up. We're going to 5 minutes in between, and then we're going to get back to an up. We don't do an up down, we just do an up. And let's get into this game first. G, what's your thoughts, man?
The Hitmen really, they started sluggish. They didn't really make any big splash plays early, but it came around late. They made some substitutions, but the Flash didn't really, they missed opportunities. They didn't capitalize. They should have been the ones making the moves. If you wanted to upset the Hitmen, that was your moment. There were some spots, they just didn't capitalize.
Yep.
I agree. I think the Flash, the score isn't as indicative to the game as it is because they were in this game. They just, like G said, they didn't make the big shots when they needed to. And the Hitmen just kind of killed them with consistency. Like, they didn't roll fantastic. They didn't hit fantastic. They just were consistent. They made the shots when they needed to. And ultimately, that's what got them the win.
For really a drubbing, a 14-6 game, it still took an hour, 20 frames.
Yeah.
It was like, even though it was always like in the Hitmen's control, it's just like, it felt like until they made the substitutions, Mike Nardone, 4 for 5 shooting, 1 for 1 rolling. They made the sub to get Nick Capogreco in, 4 huge balls, including that great cover on the back wall. I think until they made the subs, that energy like just changed for them. And they really like put it down on the at the end of the game. But still 4-1s to finish them out. They really just wore down the Flash.
Right. Nick Cap and Nardone are no stranger to being in that spot. This is like the second or third time that they've both came in at the same time. And the game just completely shifted as soon as they did.
All right, so super interesting. There's only a 5-minute break. This is not what we made a little change to go a little faster. One thing that we talked about was the players have been struggling coming in to do the game number 2. So if they haven't played game 1, coming in cold. So there's not one player practicing on the court right now.
Yeah,
so, I don't want to hear it when these players tell you, we're going to be interviewing some of them. When they tell us it's hard to come in and play the second one, as my hair got that a little crazy here.
Yeah, you're making Ben look bad here.
Ben, I feel like, where's hair and makeup, Mike? Hair and makeup, there we go. Ben Diaz, I'm fine. Waves Barbershop.
That's my barber.
Took care of the beard, too. All right, so, but, these players have been talking about how difficult it is to come in and roll game 2 or shoot game 2. Not one of them are out there practicing.
Right.
So I'm going to see if there's going to be any lineup changes here.
Yeah, kind of a weird situation because a majority of the guys that are going to be playing for the Hitmen played in that first game, with the exception of Freddie, who's never cold, and Gianni doesn't really like to warm up. So it's kind of a weird spot, but I understand.
Gianni's rolling 41% in the year. Okay, so go out there and roll a couple balls.
Right, yeah.
Go get the speed of the court.
Definitely wouldn't hurt.
It's never going to happen with Gianni. He shows up the league late. He's just he just wants to play. He's just
one of those
Gianni.
It's just weird. One of those guys.
I'm just calling out. I might be foreshadowing a little bit.
You're right.
If any of these players don't play well, none of them are out there practicing. I get it if you just played the game. Go out there, go grab a little drink of water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
go get refreshed a little bit.
Gianni is notoriously one of those people that just, when he gets there,
what about you two? I have a teammate like that, Corey Whitway. Refuses to practice.
Yeah.
And sometimes it works. And then when it doesn't, I'm staring at him like, you sure you don't want to throw a couple balls next time?
Yeah, I lean more towards the not practicing part, more because my grandfather, Butch, was notoriously a no practice guy. He's going to line up and shoot his first shot. So I just never really, I'll throw a couple, but I'm not, some of these guys are here half an hour, 45 minutes early rolling.
What about you, G?
I'm warming up. I played basketball. I want to get the sweat going. I want to get a feel. I want to be just like what you're saying.
You want to get a feel of the court.
I'm not going to be back there drinking the Sun Cruisers, even though that's great. We love the Sun Cruisers, but I'm ready to get a feel, get my mind right.
Here, it's game time for you.
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat, are you a warm up and get ready type player before you start to play bocce, or are you one that likes to just show up at the tournament or at league and say, give me the ball and let's play game on?
Yeah. Situational too. If I'm at a court I've literally never played at before, I like to roll a couple balls, but For the most part, I'll figure it out.
You're just going?
I'll figure it out.
And I'm the teammate like you going, what? Yeah, really?
Sure?
Yeah,
You sure?
you missed your first
But
four.
then I have teammates that are first couple balls are like, what was that? What are we doing? And I didn't warm up, guys. I'm sorry. Probably should have.
All right. We're getting the Nardone. Sablak, Delisio.
There's your boy.
Sablak in.
Yep.
And then who got Nardone?
Nardone,
Who else is heading?
Delisio, and Palumbo.
Ooh, baby.
Solid lineup. Can't go wrong there.
I like it. Nice little substitution here, getting ready for the Mahoning Valley Hitmen. And Gianni is going in, like we suspected.
Yeah.
And it looks like Tess Romeo is going to be out. We'll be starting this match pretty soon, throwing a couple practice balls, and we'll be getting going. If you haven't yet, make sure you let us know in the comments. Also, if you haven't been here for the end of a match, let us know who you vote for a nominee of the player of the match.
Yeah.
Every single match, we nominate 4 players, 3 from the booth. We want to hear from one of you out there in the crowd, and we're going to put them on to OhioBocceLeague.com, and you were able to vote for your favorite. And last week, we had some, I mean, between the comeback, Frank Popio, fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Doesn't start, comes in,
Yeah.
and he's just rolling dime after dime after dime. 84%. Hit the only ball he shot as a starter in game 1 in that super sub.
Yeah.
And that back wall rolling of his. And speaking of the back wall, and the monkey here,
There he is. Back
the
wall,
moniker,
Bobby
back
G.
wall, Bobby G. 16 for 24, but it's just with Bobby. Just every single ball he rolled last week was huge. Did not perform up to par this first match, or the first game of the match. Let's see if he could be able to turn it around. All right, so what are you most excited for? Game 2. Gee, you still calling Hitmen domination?
Yeah, especially with that lineup, 100%. The Flash are going to make it competitive. Pete's hitting well. He's there. I think he'll shoot 1, right? I think Gianni shoots 2.
I think so.
Yeah.
I would think. So, yeah, it'll be a little more interesting, but Nardone, Freddie, Delisio, Joe, that's a solid lineup that we've seen before in recent weeks. So, yeah.
I would rather Pete Barak shoot 1.
Yes.
He's 10 for 11. That's what they should do. Let's see if they make the right lineup call, in my opinion, and do that. And also for really what I'm looking forward to for the Hitmen is see if Delisio can be able to turn around. 5 for 11 rolling, not good enough. He knows he can do better.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have a great game. All right, so match number 2, please stay, because this is going to be an epic battle. Cleveland Hellhounds making the trip in to play against the Koppel Gamblers, in both 1 and 2 on the year. This match is going to be for second place. If the Hellhounds can pull this out, they'll be second place in the division.
Yeah.
And we're all going to be up to par. Everyone's going to be playing the same amount of games. Who do you got again, Dylan, this one?
I'm leaning towards the Gamblers. I just think it's going to be super, super tight, both games, but I really think that the way that last week shaped up is going to play a big factor, and they're going to come out swinging.
All right, so, G, if you haven't watched, go back and look at G's picks. Giuliano obviously picked the Hellhounds. Why are you going Hellhounds today?
Because they're due, and they're going to bring the energy. I think Jimmy's finally going to bring that Jimmy Paisano swag and energy to the team. I know Rocco's not here, but you still got Ben Diaz, you still got Salvaggio. I think they understand they've been the worst in the league.
Yeah.
And they don't want to they know they're better than what they've been showing. Yeah, the Gamblers too have had a weird start to the season, but it's desperation, and when you're desperate, you're going to do anything. So that's why I went with the Hellhounds.
We almost had an epic comeback in that second game of their last match.
Yeah.
With that lineup, with that Jimmy P at the 2-roll position,
Yes.
Ben Diaz lead rolling, and James Salvaggio and Tony hitting. Let's see if that momentum can kind of stick with them going into this first one. All right, so they're just about done with practice. We're going to bring you live into the game. Game number 2, Youngstown Flash versus the Mahoning Valley Hitmen. 14-6. The Hitmen took the first game.
You know something, too, I've noticed with the Hellhounds? They have 5 guys that You won't hear a word out of them, but they're still somehow one of the loudest teams in the league.
If you draft Jimmy Paisano
That's what you're getting.
as your franchise foundational player, I don't care who you draft with the other picks,
Yep.
you're going to be a loud team.
He speaks enough for all of them. You have Ben Diaz, who literally won't say a word at all, and somehow they're the loudest team in the league.
I love playing with Ben Diaz, by the way. I love him.
Great guy. Ben,
Marco Signorelli calls him Bad News Ben.
Yep, he is.
That's all he does.
He is.
Deliver bad news.
Ben, if you're listening, let me know if you got an opening on Wednesday. We need to polish it out a little bit.
All right, D. Will with the great start. Timmy Wilson loves this ball. Joey Palumbo with the hit.
Ho hum, right, Danny?
Right where he left off.
Oh, weird. Joe shooting 80%. Comes Freddie. Oh, he went over the line. Foot foul.
Oh, no.
Yep, got to pull it.
Freddie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's way over.
Way over. Freddie thought maybe it was league night, the other league.
All right, so they have a choice to pull this ball or leave it.
Wow.
And they, of course, are going to pull it.
Yeah, that's in some cases that.
Yeah,
but
sometimes
that
a hit,
one,
like if a hit moves everything around, like hit your own ball out, you might want to keep it. But
in that case, get that ball out of here.
So mental error by Freddie Sablock. All right, so we have a pointing and a shooting line. So the point line is that back line. You are not allowed to have any part of your foot on it. And that goes the same for the shooting line, and that is that orange line. We've extended it out to a little over 13 feet. And Pete with a good hit here.
Oh, that's a really good hit.
And why do we have lines? Because we believe without rules, there's chaos, A. And B, we're going to do front foot because it is a lot easier to judge. So we have the best team of referees in the country with Paul, with Bo, with Mike Iyer-Murray, and Jake Panzero. And it makes it a lot easier for them to be able to see what's going on when you use the front foot instead of the back foot. And you know, there's people like me that dive like Superman trying to roll and shoot. Semi-successfully at both. Ooh, this ball is back in Koppel, but gets a little hit. And that'll work. It's going to cover the second point. So still one for the Flash. And his nickname's going to go away if Bobby doesn't get one here. And do we talk about how Dylan was wrong? That Pete's shooting first? Did anyone say that, G?
I think we both said that Pete would shoot one.
I mean,
yeah. Bocce Labs is in the chat.
he did say, yeah.
He's in the chat.
Always
He's listening. We need the Dill streak going.
Listen, death, taxes, Dill gets a call wrong. 3 guarantees in
Can't
life.
make it up.
It's unbelievable.
And you've ruined Bobby Gentile. If he doesn't get that point, he doesn't know.
Not bad spot though, because you can play on it.
Yeah, I like Bobby being a little short. It's okay.
Yeah.
Definitely can't be burned, but Bobby had something to bump into too.
Oh.
So I'm going to call here. Gianni doesn't like it.
Two.
All right, just the 2.
All
They
right.
might have had a shot for the other one being in, by the way.
All right.
Contrary to popular belief, players that are often wrong about who's in 2. They think they know. And I know everyone loves to watch Italian men and women complain about who's in. not that it's the only nationality that complains, but it's the number one nationality that complains.
Oh, yeah.
But that's why we got referees in this game.
That's it. And I would complain, but no one would listen.
Poor G. All right, Timmy. 70% today, up to season average. Timmy's an 80% roller. Like, for those that don't know Timmy, he's an 80% roller. He's way better than this. He knows it. I don't know if it's just only being able to play one game, just a little bit of the pressure, from being out there. Just hasn't been himself.
Yeah,
And
again,
keeps looking for it. And you just look at confusion on his face. That's what makes it difficult. It's like he just doesn't know what it is. And that's all it takes. It's like a golf swing. Little hitch.
right.
Like swinging the bat.
So, Dill, so far, Freddie.
Yeah,
flip foul.
we're not going to talk about it.
Okay.
We're not going to talk about it. We'll get there.
Freddie's fan club may go up or down with how Freddie plays, but there's always one.
Yeah,
There's always one in there.
If he doesn't have one, I'm dead. That's it. Oh, you couldn't help my boy out, Dante.
That ball will work. Great ball by Dante. It kind of sucks to the wall there. It's like it's one place where you can play straight. Rondino doesn't really move it down a lot. For those new to the game of bocce, you first go after you win the frame or if you win the toss of the good old quarter. And then it is up to the next team to have to beat that point by either hitting it out or beating it on a roll. So Mahoning Valley Hitmen are in. So Pete Barak is going to say, you were in, but now you're not. And Stewie gives them the bad news. It is 2.
Wow.
As Freddie's ball's so short, it doesn't beat the hit and stay around by Peter Barak, the Croatian from Cleveland. Here comes Mike Nardone. Okay. It's an okay ball. It gets point, but a ton of room. A ton of room. And again, that's a spot where you did like, it actually kind of stays around the wall. I expect Bobby to beat this. Go after it.
I don't know if Gianni can see this to shoot it, but I think he's asking for a measurement for that reason.
26 inches. There's no reason to shoot this ball. It's behind.
Yeah.
You want to beat this ball. Get in the honey hole, beat this ball.
Oh, he's not going wall at all.
Bobby likes it. The Hitmen don't like it. The tape measure is going to tell you who's in.
Sponsored by who, Danny?
Not yet, but I
Not yet?
got a big one on the horizon.
Ooh.
Can't tell you who it is yet.
Gotcha.
I will let you know potentially, not after this weekend, but after next.
Nice.
All right. Gianni moves Joe off. He's going to try to shoot off the board. Here comes Gianni.
Oh.
And no practice. No problem.
I'm not. Danny, silence
I mean,
is key.
listen.
Silence is key. I'm not saying nothing.
Listen, I might have to go sneak away for my halftime snack. Gianni might not want to be watching me. Ooh. This ball's humming. Oh. She gone. Joe does not capitalize.
That's a win for the Flash there.
It's a big win for the Flash.
Easier chance for 2 there. But that's why they hit it. They wanted to see Joe roll. All right, here comes Freddie.
He's back.
All right, see if Pete stays hot. Ooh. I mean, that was
Just does.
ouch.
Yeah.
13 for 14 for Pete.
Pete just does his thing. A great guy, great
he's
player.
feeling it today.
Yeah.
Just doing his thing.
Pete's 73 years young.
Wow. God bless Pete.
So, Del, you got a couple more years before you can catch up to Pete. Maybe you'll get there.
Uh-huh. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think so. You know what else is really a fun fact about Pete?
A little bit of butter. A little bit of butter on that toast.
Just catches
Wow.
Pauline.
Gianni will take the break, and
Yeah.
Delicio lets him hear it.
Another fun fact about Pete, big-time poker player. He's
yeah.
won a bunch of poker tournaments. Oh, good shot, Joe.
Joey Palumbo. Not like that. Not like that. That might be two.
Uh-huh. I think it is.
Say it ain't so, Joe.
It looks like two.
Say it ain't so.
And, you know, this insertion of Gianni into just feels a little different there for the Flash.
Hitmen started sluggish in the last game like this.
Yeah.
Kinda just, you got to find that spark again.
It's like if they don't take you with their lineup, they don't even know what to do. They need the drama. Okay, here comes Nardone.
Oh, no.
This ball is
this
humming.
ball's-
This ball is not hitting the Pauline. This ball is hitting the back wall. She gone, and we have a chance for 4 points with the two rollers. Two leading rollers for the Youngstown Flash. Tim Wilson. A lot of room back there, about 5.5 feet to make a point. Oh, he likes it. He loves it. He wants some more of it.
That's a big ball from Timmy.
Bobby Gentile, never short. He'll give it a shot.
Oh, gotta hit something.
She gone! Only 3.
That's what we talked about last game.
Gotta capitalize.
Have to,
Have
yeah.
to.
Gotta capitalize.
That's 4. And then you're going up, you're up 6-1. It's big difference. Big difference.
Well, it's like you're a frame away. They're a frame away.
Yeah.
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Well, if you haven't told us where you're tuning in from, please let us know. We are now at 220 live devices. A lot of you are watching. About 60% of our audience from last week, a little over that, we're watching from a TV. So that means there was more than one of you watching, most likely, especially bars and clubs all across America and the world. We had over 2,000 live viewers at one time watching. We appreciate it. Thanks for the support from all over the world, watching the sport that we love so much. First semi-pro bocce league in America, the Ohio Bocce League. All right, so a little bit of a mental error by Bobby Gentile not being able to get that 4th point for them. But still a 5-1 lead for the Flash. If they could somehow pull a 14-6 victory, then we get to get what we've been asking. We've been asking for it, Dylan.
Again, we're due. I say that every week, but we're more due than last week.
I keep on saying that about getting an attorney win.
Yeah.
I'm due. Bingo!
Wow.
Pistol Pete Barack! Get it out of there. Here comes Dante. Trying to silence the crowd. Trying to silence the announcer.
That's not
That's
too
like-
bad.
Good ball. Not too shabby, Dill.
Is Pete on a streak?
He might be
He might
streaking.
be.
Let's see what the Bocce Labs crew say about it. Gianni goes after it. Oh, stays around. What a shot by Gianni.
There's a little chirping going on. My sources tell me they wanted Gianni for the foot foul.
He was
Really?
good. He was clear.
Nah, you don't go after these refs. Listen,
Yeah.
they're going to call it on you. They don't care if you're league partner, best friends for forever. These officials,
Good ball.
most ethical people we have out there in the game is Nardone. Beats that ball.
That's a big ball.
Okay, it's on the side. You're shooting this right here? No,
I don't know.
G's going to go after this. G wants him to roll hard either on his own ball or to somehow lay on Nardone's ball as Palumbo's still waiting back there. Don't want to give him a hit for a big frame. Here comes Bobby. Gives it a shot. Goes in the hole. I think it's going to stay right.
Oh,
It's going to stay
wait a
right.
minute.
Made it better.
Made it better.
Oh my goodness! He did it.
It better be two. If you put up the horns, you better make two. And Joe Palumbo, the king of the hand signals this match. He likes two. Paulie likes two. Jake wants the measure, though. He wants to be sure.
Was that the Nixon?
They got to be sure.
Richard Nixon off the plane.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, just one.
Just one. Oh, no. A premature rock on by Joe Palumbo turns into a one. No, thank you, says Tim Wilson. And he'll take the Pauline back. Goes Freddie Sablak in just one.
Oh, they're on the board.
Now they got the two. They got the two. It's good to get back. Good to get back. All right, so 13-14. 13 out of 14 Pete Barack. Shooting phenomenal. But the rolling has been killing the Flash all year long. They are 59% for the match, 60% of the season.
Not gonna
and
cut
that is why you have not won a match.
Yeah.
I don't have to even chime in.
Yeah. No color for that commentary. ain't you?
No.
No.
Yeah, just have to be better. And it's not like they have three unbelievable rollers on this team, and they just haven't been able to piece it together.
Jojo Palumbo.
Yeah.
Here comes Bobby.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You gotta take away the moniker. It's gone.
He's gotta earn it
you gotta
back.
take away the captain's strip. Take away the back wall, Bobby.
Yep.
Front wall, Bobby.
He's losing his pinstripes.
Yep.
Yeah. I got no comment
It's
on that.
done.
Wow.
You guys are making G speechless.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Yeah. Danny, I was going to say is now we're in week 6, the season. We're getting later and later. If you can't roll now,
Good ball by Gianni.
when you get in the playoffs, that's where it matters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and that's kind of a good point though too. Is the Youngstown Flash? They're still going to make it, even if it's a low seed, so they'll have a chance. Here comes Delicio. Hitmen rolling 72% on the year. That's why they are undefeated. Great ball by Delicio. And like I said, he needed this game. Did not play well last game. He's playing well.
yeah.
Very well. Great ball by Dante.
I was going to say if he didn't pick it up, I would have went Nick for sure.
This ball I don't think is going to hit the wall because he hit Paulino first. Pistol beat Barack. Says fill it up again. Slap hands with the whole entire team. He's pumped. Timmy Wilson saying, give him the bad news, Pete Barack. We're still in. Here comes Mike Nardone. Deep breath. He's in that danger corner. He's in that danger corner. Bo's looking at it. Tape's right on the line. Let's see. He gets it.
No.
No good. A clear miss here. Ooh. Try to go off the sidewall.
Yeah, just missed it.
I don't mind the call sidewall, but it has to be super early.
Yeah.
For as hard as Mike shoots.
Well, like you were saying, he's at the danger corner. Maybe he's thinking that in his mind from mental aspect.
And you know what? During practice between the two games, you don't have to just roll balls. You can also practice sidewall shots, so you're prepared for them. Hashtag just saying. Tim Wilson with the ball. Oh, baby. And all the momentum is with the Flash. Comes Joe Palumbo. Two-step shooter. 1-2. Bingo, bango. He hasn't missed too many in a row, huh? 80% for the match, 80% for the year. I like to call that solid.
Consistency pays.
Yep. It's just what this team is.
Comes Freddie. What a ball. That's a great ball. Doesn't need to be on Paulino for being a great ball. Yeah, they're going to shoot here. Either or. Pistol Pete. Does he stay hot? Can't leave the gun in the holster. Goes after it. Big! Oh, he sticks. Oh. And the bocce gods giveth, and they taketh away.
But the streak is still alive. Wow.
Oh.
Great hit, just a horrible break.
What's Pete at in a row? He gotta be hot.
That's what I'm saying. Where's he at?
Tell us where he's at. We're gonna find out here. Here comes Bobby Gentile.
Oh, does he earn it back? He sure does. Gotcha.
He says, shut up in the booth, Danny.
Gotcha.
Put the patch back on. Back wall, Bobby Gentile. Nardone just feel like he's due to make one of those nasty hits that he's been known for. Here comes the kid. Off the wall this time. Not like that.
Honestly, not the worst break in the world, though, because now you can roll firm here and lay on it.
Yeah, like you said, now he's on the side here,
Yeah,
Dylan.
not bad.
Yeah, Dante was calling. He wanted to shoot, and immediately, no, and I agree. You got to play off the wall.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, jeez.
This actually is perfect spot.
Oh! Dante Delizio with the big roll! This has been DD's game. Big time roll by a big time player. Dante Delizio, number 7.
Yeah, that worked out perfect, but not perfect, but way better than you would think for Nardone's shot.
I said geez because it didn't look like that's how they drew it up, but hey, he had good speed. He played it where it landed where it was.
Here comes Gianni.
Oh, no.
So Gianni's stats for rolling, Dill, where's he at?
First bat ball of the match, right?
Now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that season stat though, G.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Very ugly.
46% for the year.
There's not anybody who's rolling well on this team.
Whole lot of yellow.
Yeah,
Whole lot of yellow on the rolling.
And I'm a roller,
Yikes.
and I would be ashamed to be associated with that.
Well,
Yeah.
and, the Hitmen are undefeated, and the Flash have yet to win a match, and that's why. They're rolling
100%.
72% for the year. The Flash are only rolling 60.
Yeah. I say it every week. If you can't roll, you can't
No,
win.
it's impossible.
Yeah, you have to be able to roll. And they have good rollers,
Bad
obviously.
ball by Freddie.
But
Not a good ball to start the frame.
Yeah.
6-3. 6-3. The Hitmen need 4 points to win the match. But, of course, this all-important game 2 matters as well. You want to stay up there in the standings. Steel Valley's at home. They're itching to get back onto the court.
the fish.
Oh,
I'm itching to
And
bring.
not good for Timmy.
I want to bring Nick Cap back in. Look at his stats. Okay, he's one of the better rollers in the league. He's up there. I want to see. He's 78% this year rolling. Why not bring him back in? I don't understand this play. I know Dante's having a good game. He's rolling well. Look, that's another. It's a good ball.
Great ball. Why are you pulling Dante out?
I'm not pulling Dante. All I said was I'd like to see Nick back in. No, because then he's going to come back to me and go, Giuliano's mean to me.
When you rewatch this, I never wanted that. It was all Gianni.
oh, the streak.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's
But
over.
I'm just saying, Nick is a strong roller. Why not?
I get it, but they don't. They got time.
All right, you got.
They don't need to make any crazy moves right now.
Right.
Yeah,
It's not a crazy.
6-3, G, relax.
Okay. All right. I just like good rolling.
Oh, another one.
That's not a good roll.
Yeah.
My point.
Now that's gonna get Bobby to 50% even on the night. 10 for 20.
She gone.
Oh my
The
goodness.
terrible rolling continues.
You have a ball to play in. You can play the wall. Comes Mike Nardone in the hammer position for the second game.
It's 50%, Dill.
Yeah, this is just a horrible rolling display from the Flash.
That ball's good. Great ball by Mark Nardone. Joe's going to try to finish it off in the same honey hole.
He hasn't really rolled well
He's screaming
tonight.
at it to slow down.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to work. I don't think it needs to work.
You're not mean like Joe.
Huh?
When you tell your ball to slow down, you're like, please, please. Joe's like, slow down now.
I start praying. I'm like, come on, please stop, please.
Check the scoreboard out. We got a 6-6 ball game.
New game.
And one more point by the Hitmen will win that all important match point.
Right there on your screen.
42.
42%. That is my math grade. Back in elementary school. I was horrible at Sylvan Learning Center. Had to get help.
This is why you're announcing bocce for a living.
Yeah, don't quit your day job, G.
Hey, Dean of students. Dean of students. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
That was my math grade. What a line.
Hopefully your employer's not tuned in.
Yeah.
Not there to teach math.
Not a numbers guy.
No.
All right, Pete's back.
Yep.
Ho hum.
He wasn't.
Shooting 90%.
He wasn't gone too long.
He was gone for a half a frame.
Right.
Well, it's not Pete. Honestly, it's not the hitting. There's 70%'s fine. 70% for the year's fine. It's the rolling.
Saturday mornings, meet G here. We'll work on our rolling together.
Yeah.
Dante Chiavetti, he's not here tonight.
Yep.
Matt Estes, not here tonight.
They're missing Matt. Matt rolls very well here.
He has a glute injury he's trying to work through right now. Not a good roll by Dante on this one. Do you like hitting this ball?
Nick's yelling to play on it. I agree. I don't like shooting.
Never short. Trevisano moved to captain for this game.
I don't know if I necessarily like playing on the ball, though. If you're rolling, I kind of like just beating it.
Walk it down. She gone.
Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't like playing on that.
I kind of like shooting it, to be honest with you.
I didn't hate
Why do you
shooting
make
it.
the flash roll?
Yeah,
it
I didn't
seems
hate
to be
shooting
working.
That's true, Danny. But you would call me there and give me a spot on the wall maybe where I bump in, make two. Yeah? No?
That's a good ball by Joe.
I
Doesn't
don't-
make point here. Good
I
ball
don't know
by
if
Joe.
he's in, but that's what I would have did if I was rolling. Go a little earlier and try and get point there. You almost have to hit your ball perfect to play on that from the
Nardone.
spot that it's in.
Nardone's what, 60% for the match tonight? 3 for 5. I know he's a heck of a hitter, but Nick could do it too. Why not bring Nick in the roll? I'm sorry, I'm chanting Nick. I want Nick.
How much did Nick Cap pay you?
Seriously.
Nothing.
Listen,
I'm sorry. When I see
you
good
want
rolling,
the Foodie Box Love giveaway.
I do.
Make sure you tag us, one of your
Tag
pitchers
us.
watching the game from anywhere in the country or the world. Comes Gianni. Says goodbye. Wait and see. Does he stay up? No, he does not. So they're going to roll for 2. Here comes Bobby Gentile. We should have an 8th